here's a quick video for those who like making builds. Minecraft Steve in Elden Ring. This will be a strength intelligence build, so if you're up for that, then keep watching. I'll start by choosing the prisoner class for this one. The starting strength, int, and dex are what I'm after. Stepping out into the world, first head up to Stormhill until you reach the bottom of the defense of the castle. Here you'll find a beetle. Kill the beetle and you'll get the wild strike skill. Yes, this is part of the build and you'll see why later. Moving on, the starting stats for this build will be 22 strength, 13 dexterity, and 18 intelligence. You can get just over enough for this if you go and kill Gael in Dragon Barrel. A quick guide to this is to go to Weaving Peninsula to find this carriage that has the Morningstar hammer. Then head back to the first step and jump off the back to get this gold pickled platform. After that, head to the third Church of Marika, where you can find the teleporter in the back that takes you to Dragon Barrel. Follow this path and you'll end up right where the dragon is. Quick tip, putting wild strikes on your Morningstar makes this way faster. Now that we have the stat requirements, let's move on to the actual build. First, we'll get the weapons. I aimed for the signature sword and pickaxe. The best sword that I could think of is the claymore that you can get in Castle Morn, because the hilt of the claymore seems the most similar to the Minecraft sword. Assuming you've made your way to Castle Morn, here's the path to the claymore. For the weapon skill, Lion's Claw is already an amazing choice, but we're here to roleplay, and in that case, the best choice is the Spinning Slash Ashes of War. This one you can get from Knight Bernal in Stormhill Shack. This reminds me of the sweep mechanic in Minecraft, so I chose it. The second is the pickaxe. The only way to get this is by farming these minor enemies in any of the mines in the world. This may take you ages, or you might get it first try. If you're contemplating that it's worth it, I can assure you that it definitely is. The pickaxe is a great hammer, which is one of the best weapon classes in terms of speed and poise damage. Or maybe I'm just biased and really love great hammers. Either way, role-playing matters most, so farm this. For the weapon skill, you'll want to put Wild Strikes. Not only does it make you look like you're mining, it's also a plainly amazing Ash of War. One of my favorites, actually. Now, we're going to want to enchant our weapons. There may be no table in Elden Ring, but there are spells. Specifically, the Scholar's Armament spell, which imbues your weapon with magic. You can get this from Sorcerer Solen in the Waypoint Ruins cellar. But first you have to kill this Pumpkinhead, which is easily won by anticipating its attacks and being patient. The best staff to accompany this spell is the Meteorite Staff from the Aeonia Swamp in Caleb. It's simply the best staff you can use before you get into Leyndell for Somber Stones. For your Physic Flask, there are a bunch of combinations. But the best generally used mix is the Strength Not Crystal Tier in Stormhill and the Intelligence Not Crystal Tier in Liurnia. These increase your strength and intelligence by 10. Very good for the early game. You can definitely change this later on, but not only are these the easiest to get, they're also great. The talismans for this build can be flexible, as there is no harm to choose focusing on strength or intelligence while getting more spells later on. So we'll go over the best general use setup instead. Getting the Axe Talisman, Claw Talisman, and Scorpion Talisman will help you increase your overall damage since you have the magic damage imbued onto the melee weapon itself. While I do agree the most important part of the build video is the drip, I would still leave it at it's up to you. My personal choice is to use the Prisoner's Shirt and the cloth trousers you can get from initiating the Patches fight in Murkwater Cave. This is definitely accurate, but I don't completely recommend it, especially if you're using the Magic Scorpion Talisman, as it gives very low defense. Although you can go for some more of the armor sets that may look like the ones in the game. Go tell me in the comments if you know any. And while you're there, tell me which build you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching.